Welcome to my humble abode. I am Yorkie the Tail Spinner, and this is Tales Over Coffee, our morning session where we begin the day with a coffee and a narrative tale together to welcome a hopefully blessed day. This is the Black Book, where we follow the tale of Vasilisa and her journey into demonic witchcraft to save her beloved. Stop chewing on that, TikTok, that's your leash. Now, when last we left it, we'd followed our army guy and found the changeling that was trying to marry him and promised to do things for her to kind of get things in order. The first of which, I believe, was to find a cross worn by a demon. This will catch you up on where they were with a replay of the end of last session.
But she needs a cross that was worn by a demon, a human name, and an enchanted belt. Then she hid under the bench.
What a job you have. Worse than fighting the Turks.
This is our destiny. A changeling, that bride of yours.
What's a changeling?
The Turks would have been the Ottomans at this time. I don't know the history of any wars between the Ottomans and Russia.
The Bath spirit must have switched
Austrian,
her
I don't know
at
which.
birth, I imagine. Now, Vasilisa, can you guess how shall we lift the aspen seal?
What demon is necessary for the book to open the aspen seal?
Do we have anything that will help me here? Knowledge-wise. Was that? Let's see. Gold bits. Mistress of Abania. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm sure I've seen something that should indicate it, but I don't know what it is. Now, last time, I believe at the end, I chose Search in the Forest, which was not right. But we have met a changeling, so why not?
That Abdirija switched the girl with an aspen log.
Oh.
The log is a demon itself.
Well done, Vasha. My teachings weren't for naught. The changeling from the ethereal world. These infants don't grow up, as you know. The question is, should we waste our time on the bride's requests if we ourselves can find this changeling?
We can't abandon a Christian soul to evil spirits.
Yes, power of Christianity was stronger in the 1800s, so
If I were you,
I wouldn't abandon any
I'd
soul.
think whether I should take a demon for a wife.
Only a devil will marry a soldier like me.
We haven't heard of such a child up until now. This means that the parents keep it secret.
Right. The demon might have gobbled up her parents. Without that demon bride, we won't find it.
You'll help me then.
We will. But what should we start with? Huh? What was it she asked for?
The cross.
Cross worn by a demon. Is such a thing possible?
Everything
Don't
is
chew on
possible,
my
Vasilisa, if you think about it. I heard that an Ikotnitsa appeared in Yanidor recently.
A man possessed by a demon called Nikota. Such people have strange abilities, and in some cases, a gift of divination. And village knowledge.
Go there and take her cross.
And start with
Then
the
I'll
cross.
start with the cross. What could be more important?
In Yanidor, you'll find Evdokia Fokovna. They say her daughter was possessed by Ikota. So, did you get all that?
Who is that Ikotka?
Come on, don't you remember? This one time, a woman from Pokcha came to us, so that we could whisper some zagovors over her. And then a chort, size of a vershok, escaped from her.
Ah, yes. That.
Oh,
presumably.
So that was an ikotnitsa.
Well, yes, this Ikota Chort talked with us for a bit, remember?
What do we have here? Ikota, the ailment induced by a cauldron or a witch. Is representative of the Russian north, specifically the Chernivtsi, Uyezd and Komiperm region. An evil spirit is enchanted with word power, bound to a name, and cast into the wild. The first person it encounters who bears this name becomes its victim. Sometimes stones or insects are enchanted with Ikota. In this way, whoever happens to trip over a stone or swallows the insect by accident suffers Ikota. Ikota usually takes the appearance of an animal, a frog, a lizard, or a mouse. Occasionally it takes the form of a frog spawn, and more rarely an insect, a fly, spider, or mosquito. It is not, however, always brought on by a Khaldun. It may pass from a Khaldun to any man in the event of the former's death. When inside a person, Ikota can speak with all kinds of voices.
I really don't like dealing with the possessed.
Well, nothing can be done about that.
Sometimes you do what you have to do.
So, did you get all that?
Where can we find that woman in Yanidor?
Her house is closer to the edge of the village, the one with carved gates. So, did you get
No,
all
you're
that?
chewing on my headphone lead. Got it.
What not to get? Go to the...
Play cards. That's a new one. I don't know what the rules are. Welcome to your first game of Durak. Your goal is to use up all your cards. The last person left with cards in their hands is the loser, the fool, or Durak. The players take turns attacking the player next to them with one or more cards. Will you stop? Attack Nikolai with his 6 of hearts. Alright. He counts to the King of Hearts. Nikolai beat your card with his king. Press the end turn button to proceed with the game. At the end of each round, the players take turns drawing new cards until they have 6 in their hand. It starts with the first attacker this round. So I draw... Somehow I draw a card. Ow. That's to give up. I'm clicking on things. Oh, enter. I see, then it draws. Nikolai attacked you with his 8 of clubs. To defend from this card and put it on the discard pile, you need to play a card of the same suit but one higher in rank. The 8 of clubs is beaten with a 9, yes indeed. It's your turn. Start with the next attack. Draw, use a 7. See what he has to play. He plays a 10. Fairly high card. Although Nikolai beat your card with a 10 of diamonds, you may launch a new attack with a card of the rank that has already been played. Ah! For instance, you can now attack with a 10 or another 7. Attack with a 7. And you go... Take. Okay, so end turn. Nikolai gave up and took the cards, for he has nothing to beat them with. This turn is yours. Before letting you play on your own, we have to discuss trump cards. You want to come behind? There we go. Note the trump card. The trump suit is stronger than other suits, and can beat all the other cards, even those of a different suit, and even those higher in rank. For instance, a trump 10 will even beat a king. Since cards with trump suits are stronger, you should decide whether to use them at your first convenience, or save them for a crucial point. By the way, the player who has the lowest ranking trump card on his hands goes first. Good luck. So it's spades by the look of it. I'll attack with my smallest card. Playing a 10. I can attack with a 10. And he takes. Is that the equivalent? But that's an ace. I wonder what it is in Russian. Attack with a 7. Counters with a king. I can't play a king to attack? Interesting. Alright. He attacks with a 7. I can counter with a 9. He finished. I don't have a 7 or a 9, so I finished 2. I'll attack with a 9. Oh, that's a trump. I shouldn't have done that. I'll attack with an 8 of hearts. He attacks with a 6 of spades, beating it because it's a trump. And I have to let those go. He attacks with an 8. I can respond with an ace or a queen. I think I respond with a queen, don't I? Responding with a queen, I can beat him with a king. I can't do anything else. I'll open with a 6. He's responding with a king. Why can't I attack with a king, I wonder? He's attacking with a 10. I can counter with an ace. I can attack with a 7 of hearts. Counter with a 10. I can play a 10. It counts with a trump card. 8, which I have to take. King. That adds to King of Diamonds? Ow. Vasilisa's turn. I'll open with a queen. Counters with that. I can play a 9. You can play that. You can't beat an ace. I have to take that. Ah, and he has less cards than me. Interesting. But it's not about winning the battles, it's about getting rid of the cards. He takes them. Interesting. But he has the trump cards now. Six. That's gone. And turn, and I win. Fascinating game. Don't think I need to play it any longer, but a fascinating
Didn't
little
think
side
I'd
game.
be seeking help from nowheres. I've always depended only on myself. My military service. Well, it's quite a story. Maybe later.
We have 2 visitors.
Vasilisa, listen. Thank you for your help with the banya.
Don't thank me yet. We still need to free the girl.
It's just that I wouldn't be able to go at all if it weren't for you. Here, I want to give you this. Here, take it.
Gain +1 eloquence of black on battle start. Thank you.
What's that? A deck of playing cards or something?
Sure is. Been saving them for some time. They are antique, but first class. I'll teach you to play if you wish.
They say the devil himself is not averse to a good game of Durak.
And I did play already. Let me look at the items though. That's +1 health. I can get rid of that and put that there. The other visitor Child.
Get out of here, you meddling kids, or you'll get it!
Run! He saw us! Wait, maybe they're here in business. Well, speak up.
Oh, Vasilisa! We saw such a scary thing! West of Yanidor, there's a scary isba. Evil spirits live there for sure. See for yourself. They say there used to be a party every day, but now it stands silent as the grave. Saw it for ourselves.
Well, you'll wind up in graves yourselves if you go wandering like that.
Run!
A little frightening there, I think. Oh, before I do, let's have a look at the pest air. If I can. They're all busy. Only one day more for this chappy here. Right. Let's set off. I heard that peddlers set up a small fair. I think some of the traders are working even at this late hour. Let's go, shall we?
At the crossroads of two trade routes, you see the annual fair. Despite the late hour, trading is still taking place. Perhaps you might buy something for your journey. A multitude of goods can be found. Prianics, as well as a variety of magic trinkets. There's something for everyone here.
Look around. I doubt that I'll want anything.
You're not what we consider an average girl, are you? In that case, I'll show you some fine wares. Here, take a look.
No. Book merchant.
Wisdom will enter your heart and be good for your soul.
Ah, I can buy Zagabors. Or I can reset skills. I don't have enough of that anyway. I think I'm okay catching Zagabors as I have been. The peddler.
Prices, come and see for yourself. Buy some herbs and other goods I've brought for you from the woods.
What is there? Honeycomb. Replenish 5 health for the tea, the mash. But cannot use those for 2 turns. Plus 2 health. The veil. Ooh, oh, but that's 100. I actually don't have the money for most of this.
The players are carried away by a game of Durak.
I think I'm going to skip that. I don't feel confident in my Durak skills. Alright, let's move on. Urchin Road. Runs from Vilgor to Yanidor. I don't know the reason for the name. Nikolai says it was to honor the Turks. Let's set off then.
You wander off course and walk onto the road more to the west than you had planned. You stumble upon a ragged man with rotten teeth and rotten eyes.
Rotten eyes, that's
you
a demon.
realize that it's a brigand.
A brigand? Oh.
Traveling
with
by
rotten
night
eyes.
in Perm Gubernia is dangerous, and not only because of the evil spirits. The silence is broken by his hoarse voice.
Let's talk.
Hey, what do we have here? A girl or something? Right. I'll let you go if you give me all your money.
I don't think so. You don't know who you're messing with. You should pray I let you go in one piece.
Fight with brigand. 32 health coming with 9 damage coming in. How do I? That didn't do you much good now, did it? Ward 3. Razi. That's all right. And he's going to steal 6 coins. Oh, actually, I don't need to do that. He doesn't have anything coming in. Just some healing. Eight damage coming in. We have 5 ward. Abdullah. Old father's name. And I think a scorch it will work. Coming in for 10 damage. Well, let's have an Igla. Let's have a Barahale. Let's add another Scorch It to the pile. And you're what? Stealing again? Stealing 10 this time. Lots of damage. There we are. That will do. Got 10 rubles and 100 experience. Nice. Let's go this way, to the northern forest. Forests are always dangerous, both day and night. Each forest has its own dark master. Rarely do these masters welcome unwanted visitors.
Near a small forest creek, you find a grassy meadow. Among other vegetation, you see one beautiful flower. It's blood red and bright even in the moonlight. You come closer and tie its stem with a silver thread. With a swift pull, you now have a new, valuable herb, Adam's Head. You take the herb and get ready to go on your way.
The house. I heard about an old house west of Yanidor from the local boys. Maybe I can find something worthwhile there. Maybe.
Fir branches poke into the empty windows of an abandoned hut. You are overcome by an unpleasant feeling. There's a good reason they call this place haunted.
Let's step inside.
You squeeze into a slightly open door and clear away the cobwebs. It is dark and empty here. The dead silence gives you chills. You step inside the house and freeze in horror. Under the broken red corner lies a dead man's body. A broken accordion lies nearby, torn as if by a wild beast. You search the dead man and the izba. The former has a pouch with some rubles inside.
It would be nice to say keep, but no, I think he deserves a burial.
You tell about the dead man in the nearby village, and use the money to pay for his burial and a funeral service. Peasants tell you that several years ago, someone took this skillful musician to an evening gathering during the dead of night. He hadn't been seen since.
Well, he has now. One sin less. Leave the location. Alimov Forest. I heard a hermit lived in these woods, of Bashkir origin. A handy fellow. He decorated doors and stoves and could do a lot of other things. He died a while ago. People still remember him. Go see if his spirit still haunts the place, shall we?
You walk through the forest. Grim trees hang from all sides, and strange noises are coming from the dark of the night. You freeze with fear when you notice two demons near an unearthed grave. They have already opened the coffin and are methodically skinning the dead body.
How pleasant. Let's interfere with their work.
Overcoming disgust, you open the black book. The first Zagavar will be yours.
Forest demons, 18 and 13, and coming with 6 damage. We already have 5 blocked. Yes. We'll take 1 damage, but we have the blesseds there. Remove positive status. No, it doesn't. And some healing. That just leaves you little fool. Let's try Nava. And... or Father's name. Or in Father's name. Orchid, Razi, and I guess Anna. And he's doomed next turn. All I really need to do is heal. So Minda... And there we are. Forge of the Father, bless you. I think we'll do Keto.
Having dealt with the demons, you look around. A narrow trail stretches from the grave to the forest. You remember hearing about this place. This overgrown trail leads to an old cemetery.
And there is the cemetery. This cemetery is far off from Yanidor, and that's why it is not used anymore. There's a new one close to the village. All the better for me to safely conduct business.
You know about a cemetery nearby, and decide to visit it. The tombstones that stand among the trees are enveloped in a gray fog. You look around, expecting an ambush, but everything is eerily quiet.
Look at the crosses.
You walk around the overgrown cemetery, and look at the grave crosses, while thinking of all the deaths that made this city of the dead. Who knows? Maybe Ikotniks were around in earlier times. Maybe some are buried here.
We have a new piece of information. The first mention of Ikota occurred in 1785 when Bishop Veniamin of Arkhangelsk and Kolmogorsk, in his address to the Synod, described this ailment as a special kind of evil eye and possession. Also in his address, the cleric connected Ikota to the belief of the ancient nation of Chud, which was situated along the shores of the Peniga River and worshipped pagan gods. In 1862, an uprising took place in Peniga and Mezen, during which an angry mob burned down several houses where it was believed Koldans dwelled, and brought Ikota upon local women. Gather some soil.
You're in luck. The grave diggers have recently dug up a grave. It stands open, black and hungry, yet unoccupied. You scoop a small amount of fresh cemetery dirt into a sack and whisper some zagavers. This soil will make your witchcraft stronger.
+1 sin and a new item. Let's have a look at that item, shall we? Always has earth page. I'm not sure. Oh, firm 3, yes. I don't like dropping 4 health, but I can afford to. Try
You pray for the repose of the souls that lie in this cemetery. The night is silent. You calm down and rest a bit.
Leave. You can get to the swamps from the east via this bridge, conveniently called the Eastern Bridge. They say people hear strange noises at night over there. I should check it out.
You hear a whip crack. Shrieking in pain, some unfortunate soul is being driven to hell by a devil. You pause in hesitation. Is this sinner's soul worth a fight?
Absolutely.
You call out to the devil. He looks at you with his eyes burning with hatred. He bares his claws and approaches you, completely forgetting about his prey. The sinner runs to the forest without wasting any time. The demon's furious roar attracts another one of his kind.
This got tougher.
To buy some time for the sinner, you immediately start reading Zagavers.
Come to me, little devils. Let's see what you're made of. Shall I? And scorch it on the little one. Seven damage coming in. Herman Ward, Ordelai, Let's have a second order. If I can get a Urazi on him, he dies, I think. Or, yes, because he has one waste left on him. Not quite. We'll take a little damage, but we should be able to repair that. Heals 3, good. And increase the page size. Waste. Razi. And that. Next turn, my friend, you are done. And I can make sure of that. Well, it's already certain, of course, but with that. A royal, well worth 5. 10 rubles, 175 experience, new level. Beautiful. Trick 1. That could be useful, as it will probably result in less sins or something. Do you wish to be a saint or a sinner? Indeed. Orders. Additional order. Additional key page. Active slots increased by 1. Shop price reduced. Number of items that can be used per turn by 1. Can't. Interesting. Poison can. Which means we can get Devil's Finger back. Right, we're done here. Let's go to Stephen's Stone, shall we? This ravine is home to a holy stone. The people of Yanidor say that Stephen of Perm himself left a mark on that stone.
In the shady ravine lies a great stone. It has the mark of a foot on its top that's filled with morning dew. There are quite a few candles around it. Here and there you notice offerings from the peasants of Yanidor.
I won't take that, but I will try the dew.
You drink the holy water and feel a surge of strength and confidence.
Didn't need to restore health. Never mind. Off to Lyovin Swamps. Near the village of Yanidor, there lie the beautiful open swamps. It's dangerous there. Old Igor says that demons dwell in these swamps. It means that I can catch them for my buck. Let's set off.
You see a swamp ahead. The damp soil squishes under your feet. You become cold and uncomfortable. Suddenly, a white ghost of a calf appears from the bog. It looks at you and does not move.
What the hell are you doing?
You hit the calf backhanded. The ghost disappears with the sound of crystals tingling, and in its stead, you find a pot full of silver coins. You take the coins and see the burning eyes of demons nearby.
Time to fight again. Swamp demons. Coming in with 9 damage. That's 10 blocked. There we go. Coming in with 11. What do we have here? Piety, it's blocking 5 out of the only 6. Okay. I'm blocking 12. Razzie. In father's name. Five damage, but we can handle that. How do I? That. And there we go. Just 4 damage coming in. We're full health. Scorch it. Razzie. Lock. Four more damage coming in. That. Waste and that. And the waste should kill it, honestly. Called on a fiend. We don't have one to remove their positive status yet. Continue. And so we head to Yanidor. Willful people live in this village. Some of the peasants were compelled to work the Pohodian plants, but they revolted as it was too far away and inconvenient to work there.
Yanidor is covered with a bright pre-dawn mist. Amidst the hollow silence, you hear sounds of the village waking up. With old Yegor's directions, you quickly find the house of Yevdakia Fokovna. Nikolai knocks on the carved gates, and you are soon greeted by the hostess.
And that's where we will pick up next time. Thank you for joining me for Tales Over Coffee. I've been Yorkie the Tale Spinner. This has been Black Book, and you've been wonderful. A like, a subscribe, and a comment would make you even more wonderful in my book. Fare thee well.